All right, perfect timing, chat. Perfect timing. We have joined at the perfect moment for Swiatek versus Kudermetova. Swiatek is in trouble. It's 5-all. First set, it has been a battle. Only the one break point in this entire match so far. But, Swiatek and Polina Kudermetova are battling. And it has been an interesting matchup. So perfect timing to join. Thanks for sticking around. We've got plenty of other matches going on. We'll keep an eye on that. Djokovic coming up later. Zverev has to finish his match before Djokovic comes on, though. So I'm so glad we could watch Swiatek, though. I'm very happy that we get the chance to watch to get Swiatek on the card, because I was interested by this match. And with all the randomness that's been going on, no one's safe. As the backhand return goes to the back of Swiatek, Kudermetova slices it into the net. And by the way, the two favourites on this court have lost. Pegula and Musetti today have lost. So this is the graveyard court today. All right. Like I said, we've got Djokovic coming up soon as well. So keep an eye on that. Jerome. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. What an experience for Eala, defending champion on centre court. Exactly. She'll get better. She'll be better for that match. All right. 30-15. Swiatek trying to stay in front. 30-15. We've watched a lot of crazy matches so far in the 2 days of Wimbledon. We've watched a lot of crazy matches. Served into the forehand of Kudermetova. Backhand of Swiatek. Into the backhand of Kudermetova. Swiatek slices. Kudermetova backhand winner. 30-all. 30-all. Did Bublik lose? Did Bublik lose? Did Bublik lose? Bublik's still playing. Then why are people talking like he lost? Oh, it's 2-1 in the fifth. Yeah, some of y'all need to just shut up and wait until the matches are finished before you start pretending like the match is over. Some of you are just like I'm losing my mind at some of you. It's 2-1 in the fifth. It's hardly over. All right, 40-30. As we just said about why the back of Kudermetova returned the net. Swiatek holds 6-5. I think the whole chat needs a timeout. Yeah, now that we've got one match at a time, now we can actually see who's making these unforced errors in the chat that we have to deal with. All right. Swiatek, 6-5 first set. Yep, Zverev's going to start, and then we've got Djokovic after that. Yeah, who's double folding the chat? We're going to find out who's making those unforced errors. No, they're forced errors. You're doing it on purpose. By the way, Collins is up a set against Osorio. Andreeva is in a battle early in the match against Sharif. And that's about it for now. Besides Bublik and Zverev in this match, the rest of them are pretty lower ranked players. So no massive names going on at the moment. All right, here we go. Kudermetova serving to get to a tie break. Serve out wide as a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Kudermetova. Swiatek with a forehand into the back of Kudermetova on the stretch. Swiatek backhand. Into the forehand of Kudermetova. Again, the back of Swiatek. Kudermetova backhand again is a drop shot. Winner. All right, 15 love. I predicted Fritz would get more aces than Pirikar. I was not far off. Yeah, I was pretty crazy. Wait, did you bet on that, or did you just say that to yourself? Did you predict that? Like, did you predict that in the chat, or did you put money on it? All right, 15 love. The return goes back into Kudermetova. Kudermetova hits it out 30 all. So 15 all. 15 all. Serve again. Serve to the back end of Swiatek. Back end of Kudermetova. To the back of Swiatek as she overhits it. And it's 30-15. As we default second serve. Second serve. It's a double fault. All right. 30 all. Chance for Swiatek to take the set. 30 all. As the return goes into the backhand, Swiatek backhand out from Kudermetova on the stretch. Goes long, and it's 30-40. Swiatek to take the break and take the set. We must be good luck. Good luck. Mboko also just started. All right, we'll see what she can do. All right. 30-40. Swiatek to take the first set. Into the forward of Swiatek, good return. Swiatek goes cross-court again to the forward of Kudermetova. Swiatek backhand to the backhand of Kudermetova, who hits it in the net. Swiatek breaks. All right. Swiatek 7-5. First set in the bag as soon as we joined. Yay. All right. All right. 7-5. Iga Swiatek. 45 minutes. It's a hot day out there still. Swiatek's struggling. She's got the ice packs. Everyone's dying of heat. Why were you late, Cam, today? I was stuck in traffic. All right, 9 winners from Swiatek, 11 errors. Only the 2 break points in that first set, by the way. And Swiatek converted the one, and Kudermetova didn't. Cam, you should take a poll. The age of your viewers. I'd be interested where it averages out. Why would you want... I don't want it that. Let everyone be anonymous. I don't want that. Also, I know the average age of viewers because on YouTube it tells me. But I don't want to know what age people are. That's fine. They don't need to tell me that. Nobody needs to... I just don't need to know that. Why didn't Eala win? Because she played against the defending champion, Krejcikova. I like stats and I'm a nerd. That's all right. Fair enough. I don't want to ask people how old they are. Like asking where someone's from, people still don't tell me, but that's fine. You don't have to tell anything. You can say you're from Mars and that's hilarious. But I don't want to be like, how old is everybody? I don't want to know. Like, I don't think that, it's different asking what country someone's from. Asking someone's age is a little bit on the rude side for me. I don't need to know and don't need to Don't need to answer. All right, forehand winner from Swiatek, and it's 15 love. Any plans for a vacation? God, I hope so. I hope so. From your experience, when is the peak in men and women's tennis career? 27, 29, or 30? Probably 27? I mean, the peak of everyone is different, so it's hard to average it out. And I can't do it off the top of my head because I don't remember. But if I was to give you a good answer, I'd have to do a lot of homework. So I don't know. I would say that the late 20s is when most players peak, but then there's a lot of players that are different. All right, 15-0. His return from Kudermetova is wide. No? Yes, 30-15. 30-15. Swiatek plays very bad today. She won the first set 7-5. What do you mean? She's winning. Why? Don't be sad. 40-15. But she didn't win 6 love. 40-15. Are there scary spiders in Australia? Yeah. They can all murder you in your sleep. Every day is a mission to survive. Every day is a challenge to avoid spiders and snakes and sharks, crocodiles and people. As the return goes, the backhand of Swiatek, backhand slice, Kudermetova. Into the forehand of Swiatek, Kudermetova backhand again. Swiatek with the forehand cross. Kudermetova on the stretch goes down the line. And Swiatek backhand cross court winner. 1-love Swiatek in the second. 1-0 Swiatek. By the way, Cam, do you know any Indigenous Australians? Do I know any? I mean, I definitely know a lot of Indigenous Australians. Do I have any close friends that are Indigenous? Not that I have asked. But I do know Indigenous Australians. I do know. Yeah, you do. I mean, everyone does in Australia. It'd be very hard. You'd have to live in a very remote part of Australia. You'd have to live in a very remote part of Australia. But even the remote parts of Australia have Indigenous Australians. So it's like you'd have to live on an island on your own if you hadn't met someone who was Indigenous. Yeah, I traveled with them. I met people when I was traveling who were Indigenous, who had Indigenous heritage. Went to university, went to school. I mean, yeah, it's not. I don't know what to tell you. 15 love. It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon to come across people from other places in the world in Australia. There's people from everywhere, not just in Australia. Like Indigenous Australians, people from Asia, people from all around the world come here and stick around here, like hang out. It's rare in America. Well, that's Australia's not America. 15 love. As it a forehand now from Kudermetova into the forehand of Swiatek. Forehand now goes into the forehand of Swiatek again. Swiatek gets that out. 30 love. 30 love. Lots of Vietnamese and Chinese people over there. Lovely place. Yeah, a lot of people from Vietnam, from China, a lot of people from all parts of like Southeast Asia as well, like Thailand and Indonesia, Philippines. 40 love. A lot of Europeans here as well. 40 love. Do I have any? Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of people from India as well. A lot of people from India here as well. 40 love. There's a bit of serve again from Kudermetova. Into the front of Swiatek. Return goes out. And it's 1-1. I think there's a large Polish community. Definitely a lot like Hungarian communities as well. Italian. A lot of Italian, Greek, for sure. Communities in Melbourne especially. Croatian and Serbian. That's why Djokovic gets so many fans going. Like, you know, he gets him in New South Wales and Victoria, Sydney and Melbourne. A lot of people from Serbia and Croatia, that's why you see when you see Djokovic play here, he gets so many fans flying the flags, and they're not just, you know, Australians who like Djokovic. It's like actual Serbians are there. There's a lot of people from everywhere here. Like I said, you have to live pretty remote not to come across people from other countries. Which is great. I love it. Bublik is about to head out. Well, it was nice. 15 love. Draper fans do a dance or something. I don't know. All the Draper fans are streaking in the quad. 15 love. That's why all the people that are talking about Bublik, I know who you go for. Don't you pretend like you care about. You've got your own self-interest. I know what's up. Coming in here and be like, oh, Bublik's out. Yeah, I know. Draper's got a better draw for it. Get excited. I know. You can't fool me. You don't care about Bublik. You care about Draper. And I respect that, because I'd be doing the same if it was Demonor. 15-all. I'm going to get excited if Djokovic loses, so then Demonor has a better draw. So don't worry. I know I'm with you, but oh, Bublik's losing. What a surprise. What a surprise. Bublik's losing. Let's go, Draper. Let's go. 30-15. All the Draper fans celebrating his downfall. Come on now. It is good for Draper, though, because Bublik is a nightmare. For sure. All right, 30-15. 4 now from Kudermetova goes out. 40-15. Speaking of British, Evans is up 2-11 a break. Zverev also is playing. Pardon me. Also, Navarro and Kvitova are about to start. That's fun. Cam, I'm surprised you're not watching the Andreeva match. Why are you surprised? 2-1 Swiatek. Swiatek in the second. If Bublik loses, what does that mean for Draper? Does that mean that Draper wins Wimbledon? No. It just means that he probably gets to the fourth round or the quarterfinals without as much issue as he would have had this morning. Look, Cilic, Marijan, even Munar are not easy. And then in the fourth round, Menchik is not easy. But it just means that Draper probably makes the quarterfinals and plays Djokovic now. You know, that match seems way more likely now with Bublik out the way. If Bublik loses, because he's still playing, right? They haven't finished yet, so let's not play matchmaker yet. But yeah, it just means that Draper probably plays Djokovic in the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, which I love. I love that matchup. I want to see it. Winner plays Sinner. I wanted that, chat. At the French Open, I wanted that. So hopefully we get that. Hopefully that lines up. All right. Here we go. 2-1 Swiatek in the second. It's been a very close match. Not many breaks. There's been a fault from Kudermetova, 15 love, second serve. Second serve. is a double fault. 15-all. As the return goes in the forehand to Kudermetova. Forehand from Swiatek. As Kudermetova hits a drop shot. Swiatek comes to the net. Kudermetova passing the net. 15-30. Chance for a break for Swiatek. "20 years ago, Mauresmo Enin played an incredible Eastbourne final, and they made the final here as well." Nice. Well, that ain't going to happen this year, but that's good to know. 30-all. Nice forehand winner from Kudermetova. Djokovic was angry when he played Edmund here. I think grass is tougher to adapt than other courts. It is, because they barely play on it. And they barely practice on it. Because it's illegal to practice on grass at times. Anyways, 30-40, break point, Swiatek to take the break in the second. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve, the back of Swiatek. Return goes back to Kudermetova, who overhits it, and Swiatek breaks. 3-1 in the second. All right. Vondi, the only grass court title player left. On the women's side, yes, because Kessler lost. Pagula lost. Joint lost. Maria lost. And I'm missing someone else. I don't know who the other player who won a grass court title was. Somebody will tell me. But yeah, I think she is the only grass court titleist left. Yeah, Pagula lost. I'll just look it up myself. So joint, Pagula, Kessler, Mertens. Mertens is still, I think, alive. So Mertens is still there. Unless she lost yesterday and I can't remember. Was Mertens playing today? No. Yes, maybe. No. Maybe. Yes. Mertens is still alive. Mertens is the only other one. Mertens and Vondi. Munar wins. Bublik's out. Wow. That's a big one. That's up there. There's an upset for sure. That's definitely an upset. Also, it's just upsetting. You know, it's just, let's all just shed a tear. Love 15. As with a backhand rally from Kudermetova, but she overhits it. It's 15-0. Yeah, Mukova lost. Shapovalov lost. By the way, Shapo losing is wild. I'm looking at his score. How did Shapo lose to Navone on grass? What? That is a surprise. Shapo losing is a bit of a... He made a semi here. Navone doesn't play on grass. He's a clay court guy. That's crazy. How did I miss that? But yeah, so Shapo went down as well. Berrettini losing. I mean, there's a lot of like grass guys who have lost, right? Most of the semi-finalists of the last 4 Wimbledons have lost. Musetti lost, right? We have no Hurkacz here. Medvedev's gone. I mean, how many players left in the draw have made a semi of Wimbledon? I would say maybe 3. Djokovic, Sinner, and Alcaraz. Who else has made the semis of Wimbledon in that group? No one. Dimitrov. Dimmy's alive. Dimmy's going to make the semis. Maybe. Nah. Maybe. Anyways, winner from Kudermetova, 30-all. 30-all. There's a bit of serve again from Swiatek. As Kudermetova hits a return, but it goes in the net. 40-30. Swiatek got a 4-2 in the 4-1 in the second. All right. Runer's also out. Oh, yeah, Runer as well. Yeah, true. Yeah. 40-30. Good serve. Swiatek 4-1 in the second. She is not mucking around. Navono's first ever grass court win was against Shapo today. That is... that's so sad. Oh, God. That makes it worse. That makes it worse. I love Shapo too. That's why it's so sad. All right. Swiatek with the break. 4-1 in the third. I know Cilic is definitely not seeded. By the way, chat, we do have some time between this match and the next one, with Iga Swiatek winning, if she does win in easily. We do have some time to spare between now and Djokovic. Also, we've got Djokovic and we've got Gauff to watch. Also, is the schedule out for tomorrow? Does anyone have any idea? Zverev's losing. All right. Kudermetova. Serving. Kudermetova serving. We do have a really fun day tomorrow. Some really fun matches tomorrow. So I'm excited to see what the schedule will look like. Hopefully it won't be as hectic. Today's been a little bit messy for the schedule, but we got through it so far, so we've been pretty lucky. Anyways, love 15. So tomorrow we've got Sinner versus Tarvit. We're definitely watching that. That's center court. Sorry, Alcaraz versus Tarvit. Fonseca Brooksby is interesting. I wonder if they put that on a show court. And then on the women's side, that's where things are really fun. Sabalenka Buzkova, Vondi Raducanu. I wonder if they go Sabalenka and Raducanu center court, unless Raducanu wants court 1 and she'll get it. And then Alcaraz on center court as well. Keys Danilovic is good. Osaka Siniakova is not the match that we thought we'd get, but we're going to watch that probably as well. That's interesting. By the way, Osaka could legitimately make the quarterfinals. Love 30. There's a bit of fault second serve. So that's the matches on the cards tomorrow. There's obviously a lot more matches, but those are the big ones for me. Fonseca Fever. Fonseca's awesome. I don't know why people don't like him. How can you not like Fonseca? Do you hate tennis? Do you hate the sport? Do you just hate people being good at things? Zverev's done 3-1 in the third, by the way. He is not playing well. Anyways, return goes in the net by... Nope, that's a fault. Second serve. Love 40. As we get a double fault. Swiatek 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. Osaka wins Wimbledon. Am I crazy? That would be crazy. I'd love it, though. It's the fanatic fans of Fonseca. Rio is building his statue as we speak. Okay. All right, Swiatek serving for the win. By the way, as soon as we jumped on, she started winning, so we got to watch Swiatek more often. I feel like if we watch Swiatek, she wins. Most of the time. All right. 15 love. Love. As the return goes in the back end of Kudermetova in the net. 30 love. I wonder if they move Gauff's match on center court 30 love, because that Zverev match is going to take way longer, and Djokovic's match is going to go to the curfew. They might have to move Gauff's match if they want to get it done today. 30 love. And Swiatek serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back end of Kudermetova. Back now into the net from Kudermetova. 40 love. 3 match points. Yeah, court 2 will be up for... I don't know if court 2 will be the one that they go to, but I think they probably should put... well, they've got Draper versus Baez. That's not moving. But Shelton comes on after this against Bolt, and then after that, it's open. So, I don't know. I don't know if Gauff's match is going to get finished today. Swiatek gets a winner. She dominates the second set. She's into the second round. After a close first set, Swiatek gets it done. She will now take on somebody else. GG's. McNally. Okay. She'll take on McNally. Interesting. All right. Good work from Swiatek. Straight set, straightforward. First set was a little close, but after that it was all done. All right. Hope Zverev match finishes quickly so Djokovic and Muller can play. Well, his match is taking forever, so I'm very highly doubt Zverev is going to finish that match quickly. That's a masterstroke getting onto the Eala bandwagon. All those Philippine crowd have heavily subscribed, boosting your members. Yeah, Clive, that's not the point, though. I mean, it's great to have new people watching the channel and stuff, but like I've always said with the channel, we watch players that bring the crowds to smaller players so we can get them into the other matches. That's the whole point, No genius move. It's not like it's not a move. We've been doing it forever. We watched Raducanu when she won the US Open straight away because her fans were still learning the game. We did it. We watched Fernandez after the US Open that year as well. Again, same reason. To get, because she was bringing new faces to the crowd, to the tennis, It's just exactly what we do here. We do it with Fonseca. We've done it with Alcaraz. We've done it with Swiatek. New people have come to the sport because of these players. And we hope they stick around for more, so then they can learn more about the sport and then become tennis fans. That's the point. That's part of the job being a promoter. I'm an avid Eala fan, but been drawn into other games. Case in point. Thank you. It's just that Eala has a whole country that are new to the sport, for the most part. So it's just she's got a lot more people watching her matches, which is awesome. But it's definitely no move. And I'm not jumping on the bandwagon either. I'm actually genuinely interested in how Eala does. Because she's a young player. If she was a 30-year-old player that was coming good and then everyone was jumping on the bandwagon, that would be a different story. But I'm genuinely interested in how Eala does. I like how she plays. I love watching Fernandez after that US Open, how she was playing. And hopefully we get to watch more Fernandez in the future, but she just hasn't been winning as much. But Eala's in that same, that same similar game, That's how I found your channel in 2022 as a golf fan. Now a tennis fan. There you go. That's it. That's awesome. Because I tell you what, I could have easily made this channel about 3 players that I like. But then I'm like, no, that's doing disservice to all the people that want to watch everybody else. It's why we watch so many players, chat. I mean, after that Eala match, I could take a week off. But I won't because that's not the point. You know what I mean? I could say, hey, look, we watched one good match. I'm out of here I'll see you next week when the finals happen. Call me when something good happens. But But no, we're back. We're going to be watching this. We're watching next match. We're watching that later in the day. We're going to keep grinding because it's not about... This isn't the Alex Eala channel. She's part of the channel, but it's not the Alex Eala channel. It'll be tennis talk until I decide that I need to go have a lie down. Dude, really tinfoil hatting Cam's match picks. Yeah, it's really not that hard to understand. It's not that difficult to understand. Like, we watch players that bring in new people to the tennis because part of my job is bringing those people into the tennis and helping them understand the sport so then they can enjoy the sport on a different level and hopefully enjoy other players, not just their favorite. It's the same for everybody on a different level for different players. Just that the other has an army of people that are coming in at once, right? I found the channel because of Coric against Nadal and Cincy. There you go. There you go. Can we watch on Bocco? Nah, I'm going to... After the last couple hours, we've been live for 4 hours. Yesterday was a 12-hour day, which I didn't expect to do. We're going to take 5 before Djokovic comes on, and then I'm going to figure out what else we do today. Because we've got Djokovic coming up. I don't think Gauff's going to play on centre court. There's no shot she's going to play. There's not enough time in the day. What's the time, chat? In the UK? Oh, there it is. Maybe she will. They've got some time. They got, like 6 hours? 6 hours until the curfew. There's no way I'm watching that Zverev match. Not a chance in hell. You think I'm watching Zverev? You're mistaken. Not today. I'm tired enough. I don't want to watch that match. That match is going to take 5 hours. I don't want to watch a 5-hour match. I've already watched a 5-hour match yesterday. By the way, Zachary won. Kvitova's up a break against Navarro. Interesting. Yeah. Curfew 4 p.m. MDT. I don't know what that is. What's that in Australian time? Started watching the channel because with the Jabeur Sabalenka match in 23. Nice. That's a great match. Your favorite tennis match or moment for 2025 still now? French Open final. Easily. Not even close. French Open final is by far my favorite thing of the year. French Open final. Hands down. Not even close. Nothing compares. Not even close. Not even close. Last year, Popperin beating Djokovic at the US Open. Not even close. Year before that, Wimbledon final. Match, I mean, that is it. Wimbledon, French Open final, by far my moment of the year. I love it. So good. Is Alcaraz Fanini the second best match of the year right now? No. That match wasn't good quality. It was just exciting. It was interesting. I feel like there's been better matches than that. What about last year's Madrid final? Yeah, that was cool. No, I like that too. But also, Popperin beating Djokovic was huge. For Australian tennis, it was massive. Non-slam match of the year this year? I don't know. I'll have to triple think. Non-slam match of the year. I mean, the Indian Wells final is pretty good. Andreeva Sabalenka. That was pretty awesome. Penko Swiatek matches. I know Swiatek fans hate them, but they're interesting. They're fun. Join Eala. Yeah, actually join Eala. I totally forgot about that match. See, look, this is what happens, chat. This is what happens. Yeah, join Eala. Easily join Eala. I can't believe I forgot that match already. I'm thinking of like 1,000 matches. I'm not thinking of 250s. Yeah, join Eala. No doubt. Of course. I mean, joint. Hell yeah. Eastbourne final. Easy. I was thinking of like, what were top 10 clashes outside of the slams? But I'm thinking too hard. It was a simple question. And that was a simple answer. Yeah, joint versus Eala. Hell yeah. Yeah, I was thinking too hard. It literally just happened last week. French Open final, Eastbourne final. Done. Done and done. Easy. Those are the two best favorite things of the year. All right. So yeah, we've got time to spare. So yeah, Djokovic comes up and then Muller. Draper's playing after Navarro, but they're still going. I don't know if we watched Draper or not today. I don't want to watch Draper Baez. And it's not because I don't like Draper, so please don't say that. It's because Draper versus Baez seems very... That doesn't seem very interesting. I don't... If Draper lost a game, a handful of games, I'd be shocked. If he plays a tiebreak, I'd be shocked. Like Draper wins that 2-2-2, right? Cam doesn't watch Draper. See, this is why... No, I can't... No. Draper fans, relax. It's not... I just don't think him winning in straight sets is interesting. If Draper plays 5, I'll take the blame, all right? Rabakina plays Avanesian later. That's interesting. That could be interesting. Maybe. I think Draper should wreck Baez. Not because Baez is not a good player, but it's because it's on grass. That's why. Collins versus Swiatek is loading? Oh, no. No. We don't want that. I don't want that. Do you? Oh, wait, maybe we do want that. Do we want that? I don't know. Collins won easily, by the way. Zverev is trying to get back on serve. Take one for the team. Let's watch Zverev. Some of you are demanding. I think out of the possible 16 hours of tennis, I've watched 15 and a half hours of it. Actually, no, that's a lie because I didn't watch the start of the day. We didn't watch the 2 hours before play today. I think out of the possible 18 hours of tennis, I've watched 16 so far. Chat, this is a marathon, not a sprint. I'm not watching Zverev. I'm not watching matches that I don't think are going to be worth watching until they are. We have to pace ourselves. It's day 2. I can't watch 700 matches on day 2 and then not talk for 2 weeks, all right? You got to remember, chat, I'm not AI. I'm not a robot. I'm a person. I'm a human being. And my voice has limits. I push those limits, but I have a limit. And even this morning when I woke up after the 12-hour stream yesterday, I was thinking, I'm not going to get through this because my voice was shredded this morning. And I'm like, it's day 1. How am I dying? So we need to be careful. I need to be careful. Because if I can't speak, there's no streams. And if there's no streams, then we're all fucked. So I need to pace myself. So I have to say no to some of the matches that you want to watch, all right? I'm sorry. It's for our own good. If I watch Zverev, it might end me, right? Then I can't do anything. All right. That's how this channel works. If I can't speak, the channel's a waste of time. It's not tennis sign language with Cam Williams. I don't know how to sign. It's talk, and if I can't talk, there's no chat. Tennis with Cam Williams isn't the same. Tennis with Cam Williams is nobody even knows what that is. It's not a thing because I'm not playing tennis at midnight. It's tennis talk, and if I can't talk, then the channel dies, or at least the channel does not exist. No talking, no channel. Use subtitles. How would I use subtitles if I had to talk though? I never thought of that. Is Cam an AI robot? If I was an AI robot, then the real version of me would be living his best life. Fritz versus GMP was so much fun. Oh, yeah. And that nearly broke me yesterday. Because the Alcaraz 5-setter was unexpected. I didn't expect that to be 5. That's what hurt me the most yesterday. It was that and then the GMP match. Those two matches hurt me because I wasn't prepared physically. I wasn't prepared mentally for those to be 5 sets. And I wasn't prepared physically because my voice was not ready for that. My voice wasn't ready to scream and shout that early in the week. So today, we already had the Eala match, which was crazy enough. So we're just gonna ease into the next couple of days. Wait, so you don't want crazy matches? You do want crazy matches or not? I thought it was good. No. I'm not saying that I don't want crazy matches. I love those matches. I'm just saying that I don't want every match to be like that. Because if every match is crazy, then I'm gonna lose my voice. And I'm going to get tired and I'm not going to have fun. I'm going to be bored. Like, I'm going to get tired and I'm not going to want to be hanging out and trying to be yelling and screaming. You know, I don't want to lose all my energy levels. Eala's out. Cam doesn't care anymore. You're right, Gregs. I don't care. Eala's gone. As far as I'm concerned, Wimbledon is a bust. And I'll see you at the US Open. Fuck this. I'm pissed. I'm out of here. Screw this. I'm out. No Eala, no tennis, as far as I'm concerned. No, that's not true. These tournaments can cause burnout. Yeah. Well, last week wasn't supposed to be hectic. Last week was so busy. I didn't realize how busy yesterday was. It wasn't supposed to be that. Sorry, last week. Last week wasn't supposed to be hectic. It was supposed to be nothing, to be honest. Yeah. So I am hanging out for the end of Wimbledon because after that, I'm so excited just to not speak out loud. I'm so excited to just shut the hell up. Like, it's going to be so good. After Wimbledon to just like be a mute for a week. Cam Williams cannot cover doubles. Doubles is a different game altogether. But hey, anyone can start a channel cover doubles. We will cover some doubles. We cover a couple of matches in doubles during the tournaments because usually in the second half of the tournament there is no there's more time to do stuff. We probably will watch a little bit of doubles. I feel like we've been adding more and more doubles into the streams, you know. And we're definitely going to be watching doubles at the US Open. So we're watching Djokovic next. Djokovic versus Muller. First round's bloodbath, especially on the men's side. Yeah. Yep. We were watching Eala play doubles? Probably, yeah. Probably. And if any other... have the doubles draw come out? Is there any other superstar combos that we could tune into as well. We're watching the mixed doubles, and even though I don't like the mixed doubles format at the US Open, we're going to watch it because obviously, I mean, I might not like how they've done it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to. My personal feelings about it doesn't mean I'm going to rob you of being able to experience, because some of you guys want to watch Raducanu Alcaraz play doubles. I'm not going to be like, no, I'm not watching it because I don't like it. If you want to watch it, I'll watch it with you. And I'm interested as a spectacle, but again, I hate it. I hate that it's a slam. Polina Rani. So wait, who's in the doubles? Schneider. Oh, so wait, Potapova pulled out of the singles. Danilovic, Potapova. Didn't Eala play them already? I'm pretty sure we watched Eala play against Potapova, Danilovic already. That combination, and they lost. So Eala Lease. That's a tough first round. Schneider versus Andreeva. Schneider Andreeva is a combo as well. So yeah, we'll probably tune into the doubles for Eala, for the Eala fans, of course. And then yeah, in the second half of the tournament, we can add a little bit more doubles. Maybe especially if we start getting some really like big matchups, like I'm talking about on the women's side mainly. Alcaraz is playing someone who just won their first ATP match. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. On center court, probably against a Brit, it's going to be really interesting. Zverev's down 2-1. Any insights on back injuries in tennis? It depends. If it's lower back, upper back. I mean, Cam, do you think Danilovic can beat Keys? I think she can make it tough. Danilovic is no joke. Bubik lost. Yep. Alcaraz plays no one till the final. Okay. You sound like you're happy about that. So I'm happy for you. All right. Schedule be out the second you leave. I know. That's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the schedule. Maybe I should be like, all right, we're leaving. Okay, yep, we're leaving now, Wimbledon. Yep. All right, that's the end of the stream. Yep, that's the end of the stream. I'm gonna leave now. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. We'll be back later. Wimbledon, yep, I'm definitely gonna leave now. We're definitely gonna be watching Djokovic later, but I'm not watching any more here. We're gonna be out of here now. We're definitely leaving. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Definitely not here right now. That was the end of the stream. Goodbye. Is the schedule out yet? Is the schedule out yet? Check the schedule. Did it work? The schedule out yet? Where's the schedule? Where's the schedule? Didn't work. They're onto it. They know. They're too smart. They know too much. All right. But we're seriously I'm gonna send you over the Djokovic match again. I don't know what we watch after that, because I kind of do want to watch Draper, but I don't want to watch him play Baez. But he has to play Baez. We'll see what happens. We might do a Djokovic Draper doubleheader. And then into Gauff later, maybe. Miranda.
Thanks for the great coverage and insights.
Thank you, Miranda, for the 25. Appreciate that. That's very generous. We might watch Navarro on the first 6-3. Yeah, we might watch Draper Djokovic side by side, just for the Draper fans, all right? Even though I don't want to watch him play Baez, we'll watch him play Baez, all right? It's for the Draper fans. So don't tell me I don't look after you. Don't tell me I don't. Don't pretend like I ignore you, because I try, but I don't always. Anyways, I don't try to. I hear you sometimes. You're very loud. No, Baez is not bad. It's just that on a grass court against Draper, Baez should not be a threat. But then again, Muller shouldn't be a threat against Djokovic. So I guess, I'm a hypocrite. Jump over. Djokovic coming up against Muller, but we will watch Draper. We'll do a Draper doubleheader. We'll do it, chat. Fine. We'll do it. All right, you're twisting my arm. We'll do it. Just give me 30 minutes to just eat, and then we'll do it. All right. But Swiatek wins 7-5, 6-1. She takes out Polina Kudermetova and avoids the carnage that has been going on all sides, men and women's side. Schedule is out. Wait, did it literally just come out? Don't lie to me. Wait, did it come out? Did the schedule come out? Did it come out? Don't lie. Don't lie. Nobody's saying it came out. Why'd you lie? Why are you lying? It's out. I just checked. You're the only one who says that. And also, you're not one of our resident schedule checkers. So I'm a little skeptical. Unless Dutchie and Jean say it's true, I don't know if it's true. Yeah, Brittany says it come out, but I don't know. Brittany, I don't know, Brittany. I feel like Brittany's being a troll. Brittany trolling again? What are you doing? It's not out. See, Jean would know. See? Brittany, you got to send me the schedule then. If it's come out, you got to send it to me. Otherwise, it ain't true. By the way, if you Googled the schedule, you said, Wimbledon tomorrow, and it came, and you're like, it's on Google. Don't you dare tell me it's on Google. I don't want to hear that shit. But Google has a schedule. That's not the right schedule. Send it to me or send me on Twitter. Send it to me or it's not real. I'm going through it if it's real, if it's out there. But you got to send it to me or if it's not real. Where is it? It's not on the website. Wimbledon sent it to me on text. All right, I'll see you guys in probably 30 minutes. I'll see you in 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us. Swiatek wins. Djokovic coming up in 30. I'll see you then. We watch Draper as well. Swiatek wins.